How do you feel about that role?
Yeah, you feel good. It's always an honor to be, chosen by your teammates, by your peers, by the guys that you're surrounded by every day. Um, it's a role that I've embraced. I think this whole year. Uh, so to be chosen by my teammates and accepted by the coaches, means a lot. So definitely something that I'm gonna try and appreciate, try and take advantage of, and do it in the right way. But uh, a lot of good guys, Fred, T. John, Bush, were also voted, and so we're just going to do our best to lead by example and to keep setting, um, the right example for the team going forward. So I'm excited for the opportunity.
What, in your opinion, made T. John captain material?
Well, he is proven. Just a proven leader of the team. It's his fourth year now. 4-year starter. He knows what it takes. He knows what guys need to do to be successful, and he's energetic. He's vocal. He's not afraid to raise his voice and speak up. He corrects guys when needed, and and just more than anything shows by example that he's willing to do whatever it takes. He's always getting extra work. He's always in here, on Saturdays or days off, working out, getting stronger, and then when it comes on to the game, he's a beast. He's showing that he's leading the way. So I think it's very fitting for him and is well deserved for him to be captain.
Still the strongest guy on the team.
I would say so. Yeah. Yeah.
You say he's a vocal leader. What type of leadership style do you think you're going to bring to the team as well?
Well, I think the leadership style that I've brought, to this point is a mixture. Mainly leading by example. I might not be the most vocal guy in the team. I'm kind of more the type to come in and do my job and come in and lead by example. But also, as a quarterback, you have to be vocal. So I have that aspect as well. Being able to speak up, talk to the offense, correct guys when needed, talk to receivers, let them know, what I expect from them in the line as well, and then also in front of the team, not being afraid to speak up if something needs to be addressed. So I think that's kind of my leadership style is going to be a mixture of lead by example, but also be vocal when needed.
Are you going to be maybe try to be more vocal being a captain, or is it just kind of more of a formality and you're going to be the same?
Yeah, exactly. It's more of a formality. It's not like the vote changed anything. It's kind of a role I've embraced throughout this whole off season. So I just got to keep being me. Keep doing the things that have got me to this point, and not change anything. That wouldn't be the right way to go about it. I think they voted the captains for a reason, so I just got to keep trusting in what we've been doing and keep leading the way we have, and I think we'll be in good shape.
How do you characterize the group of wideouts you're throwing to right now here in camp?
How do I characterize a group of wideouts? It's tough. I would say dynamic, because we have a lot of different guys that can play in different roles, so they're very multidimensional. Guys who can play outside and inside. We got some speedy, quick guys, and we got some maybe not as quick but smooth, possession guys. So it's a good mixture, and it's it can keep the defense on their toes, because they have to account for everything. We've got some good tight ends as well. So I would say dynamic is probably the word that I would choose.
Lonnie said that some of the starters may see limited time tomorrow. Are you expecting to see action in the scrimmage?
Yeah, I think I'll get some time. We even talked about specifics, but especially being at the quarterback position, you don't take hits. So it's not like they're trying to save you from taking shots. So I sure hope that I'll get some playing time, and then it's also a good opportunity for young guys to show what they're doing, and especially guys who are fighting for positions. It's a chance for them to show what they're capable of. So whatever reps I get, I'll make the most of, and it's always fun to be at the stadium, getting some play time.
What do you make of the guys in your position group outside?
I love our group. Bo and Coy are some of my best friends. Coming into our third year together, and love hanging out with them. And then Cody's done a good job of improving since he's been home from his mission, and Joe Critchlow's doing really well. He's fresh, but he's looking really good. He's smart. He's picking things up and is throwing the ball well. So we've got a fun group. It's always fun, being together, and then obviously Ty leading us. It's a good time, and I think we're all very very competitive in the mindset of we want to make sure we're doing things right. We want to be successful every play. We want to complete every ball, but we're also good at having fun. Good at enjoying our time together, enjoying the atmosphere of being on the team together.
What do you need to do the next